The name Gary Ridgway might not ring an immediate bell, but his notorious title, the Green River Unaliver, sends chills down the spine of anyone familiar with American true crime history. For 2 decades, he terrorized the Seattle area, becoming one of America's most prolific serial unalivers. Picture this, it's the early 1980s in King County, Washington. Young women begin disappearing at an alarming rate, particularly along the Pacific Highway South. Their bodies would later be discovered near the Green River, hence the infamous nickname. But what drives a seemingly ordinary man, a painter at a truck factory, twice married with a son, to commit such horrific acts? Ridgway's spree officially began in 1982, though some suspect it started earlier. His victims were primarily sex workers and runaways, vulnerable women whom he believed society wouldn't miss. He'd pick them up, choke them, and disposed of their bodies in wooded areas, often returning to the scenes to engage in necrophilia, a disturbing detail that would later help build the case against him. The investigation was one of the most extensive in U.S. history. Task forces were formed, dissolved, and reformed. Thousands of tips poured in. In 1987, they even brought in Ted Bundy to provide insights into the unaliver's psychology. Ridgway was questioned multiple times, even passed a polygraph test, but continued his deadly pursuits. He was so ordinary, so unremarkable, that he slipped through the net time and time again. What's particularly chilling about Ridgway's psychology is his complete lack of remorse coupled with his ability to compartmentalize. He'd unalive a woman in the evening and return home to be a loving father and husband. During interviews, he spoke about his crimes as casually as someone might discuss their grocery list. Psychologists noted his below-average intelligence but extraordinary ability to hunt and evade capture. The breakthrough finally came in 2001, when advances in DNA technology linked him to several victims. When faced with overwhelming evidence, Ridgway struck a deal. He'd reveal the locations of missing victims in exchange for life imprisonment instead of the afterlife penalty. He eventually confessed to 48 unalivings, though he claimed the number could be as high as 71. Today, Ridgway sits in Washington State Penitentiary, serving multiple life sentences without the possibility of parole. His case revolutionized how law enforcement handles serial unaliver investigations and highlighted the vulnerability of marginalized members of society. The Green River Unaliver might be behind bars, but the shadows of evil he cast over Seattle's history remain, reminding us that sometimes the most ordinary-looking people can harbor the darkest secrets. If you found this story interesting, like, comment, subscribe, and follow for more. @Shadows of Evil on TikTok and Unknown Serial Ks on YouTube.